easy and effective low roller craps. 6 and the 8, 5 and the 9, add them together. Let's see what this low roller system has to offer.
What is up, everybody? Chris Dice here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we are talking low roller strategy again. If you haven't seen the original video that I put out on this, it was on the 6 and the 8. Today we're going to combine the 6 and the 8 with the 5 and the 9. You can play them together. You can play them separately, whatever your preference is. And again, this is from Sweet Lou. So we're going to roll that out today. But first, quickly, if you haven't already entered the DJ Crafts Madness tournament and you do want to, there's be a video down below in the description. You can go take a look. But basically, mix March Madness, college basketball, mix it with craps, bang, you get the DJ Crafts Madness tournament. It's going to be a blast. Anyway, let's get back to our low roller strategy. So if you didn't see the video, the 6 and 8, you play them for $24 each. You take one hit, go down to $12. You are out of the hand and you have $4 in your rack. All right. 5 and 9, we're going to do something very similar. It's going to be a $15 5 and a $15 9. One hit pays 21. You take the 5 and 9 down to table minimum. So basically, what it's going to look like is 78 inside. All right. Now, this may be a standard bet for you. It may not be a standard bet. The dealers may not know, so help them out and just let them know. 15 on the 5 and 9, 24 on the 6 and the 8. You get $78. All right. Again, one hit here or one hit here is going to pay 21. You're going to take the 5 and 9 down to table minimum. The 6 and the 8, if you get a hit on there, you're going to get paid $28, and you'll take those down to table minimum, which will be $12. Obviously, you need a $10 table for this. If you have to play it at lower or higher table minimums, you're going to have to adjust the amounts. All right. So without further ado, let's roll it out, shall we? Grab some dice. Here we go. Start with $500. It's a hard 4. I don't know if it's going to fall to a 4. It will. Hard 4. Start with a $500 bankroll. I know some people are going to be like, oh, you need your 10 shooters. You need your 10 shooters. I don't care. All right. I'm not using 10 shooters. So $78 we need, right? So we're going to go 80 out. And we'll ask the dealer to set us up. 78 inside. Two change back to us. And we are set up and ready to go. All right, here we go. So need either a hit on the 5 or 9 and a hit on either the 6 or the 8. There's another hard 4 right back, 2-2, and that is a buckshot. Now, the ideal situation here, right, is you take this 78, you get your 2 hits, and you go to 44 inside. If you want, you could leave this on and just take the 2 hits and not pull down the number and then go to 44 inside. Whatever you want to do, you can. But the ideal thing is we're getting to there's just 6 to 8. We're getting to 44 inside, right? From there, you have options. You want to press, you want to collect. What do you want to do? So we'll go through that. I forgot to put this in my rack. There it is. All right, 8's the point. Here we go. And we got a midnight, all the dots in all the spots. And there's a 5-2-7. So we start off not getting any hits on the inside numbers. All right. So instead of cleaning this up, I'm just going to buy it back for time purposes. All right. I'm going to get 2 change here. And we are starting out in the hole. All right. Starting out in the hole. Can we recover? Bets are off. Coming out. Here we go. Aces in both places. Does not do anything for us. Hard 10. All right, hard 10. That will be our point. Oh, 5-5. Hard 10. Here we go. Our bets are on and working now. And there's a 6-3-9. So we'll get the hit on the 9. Right? It's going to pay us $21. All right, and that'll be enough to pull down our 5 and 9 to $10 because, again, you're pulling it out of the winnings technically. So we have that coming back to us. 5 and 9 are good to go. Now we need a hit on the 6 or the 8. And we got the 8. 6-2, easy 8. All right, so the second shooter here is going to get us out and moving. All right, it's going to pay us 28. All right, we're going to drop this down to 12. Drop this down to 12. Bring this all back to the rack. Okay. And from here, again, you're at the point where you press, collect, do whatever you want. Since I'm playing low roller and we got hit, I'm looking to collect on all these numbers first. Then I'll press. Really up to you what you want to do. 5-1-6. All right, 5 and a 1. It's going to pay us $14. All right, I'm going to pay it 15 for 1. Okay, we'll pull this into the rack. Here we go. There's a 10 frontline winner on that 10. Doesn't do anything for us. Our bets will be off on the come out. We'll turn the puck off. Here we go. And we got a yo on the come out. Yo, yo, yo on the come out. 6-5 mid-mo yo. 4-1-5. That'll be our next point. All right, 4 and a 1. So turn the puck on the 5. Here we go. And there's the 6-1-7. All right, so we got one collect there. We did get out of it, so we were okay on this shooter. Not ideal, right? Obviously, we want to have decently long run, but if we can get the hits on the 6 and the 8 or the 5 and the 9, we're set up for success for a longer roll. All right, that's the ultimate goal here. 4-2-6, that'll be our point. 4 and a 2. All right, we'll turn the puck on there. Again, 78 out. There we go. And here we go. We're ready. And we got a 3-2-5. So we'll get our hit on the 5 and the 9 there. Okay, so again, it's going to pay us 21. Right? 5 comes down to 10. 9 comes down to 10. This goes back to the rack. All right. 6-5, yo. Doesn't do anything for us. There's the 6-3-9. All right, so we already pulled down our 5 and our 9, right? So now it's a collect for us. So we're going to get paid 14, all right, or 15 again for $1. So we're collecting there. And there's the 7 out. All right, unfortunately, we didn't get our hit on the 6 and the 8. So now that's 3 shooters. We've only gotten through on the 6 and the 8 once, right? And a lot of people will be like, well, they're 2 most common numbers. How are you not getting it done? Well, ladies and gentlemen, the dice don't always cooperate. Welcome to the world of gambling. All right, here we go. Let's see. Maybe next shooter's got something for us. There's a hard 10. Old Babe Bushel, hard 10. Okay. We'll mark that up. All right. Again, $78 out. I don't have exact change, so we're going to drop out 80. Okay. Until the dealers get us all situated. To change back to us. Okay. There we go. And I'll pick this change up. And here we go. And we got a 3-1-4. Doesn't do anything for us. 3-2-5. All right, so we're going to get through again on the 5 and the 9. It's going to pay 21. Right? 5 and 9 will come down to $10. Bring the rest back to the rack. Here we go. Come on, the shooter. 6 or 8? Thank you. Just got to ask him, I guess, right? Just got to ask the shooter. 4-2-6. All right, it's going to pay us 28. Okay. Oh, that's 29. And we'll come down to $12 on the 6, $12 on the 8. And here we go. See if we can get some numbers in here, right? There's a 6-3-9 center field. Again, it's going to pay us 14 or 15 for $1. Again, if you want to press, you can press. I'm just collecting these. Again, more often than not, when you're playing low roller type, you're trying to get some of this money back that you've lost. If you want to get aggressive and press, by all means, go for it. But here you go. 5-2. The roll is through. So unfortunately, we're not getting any really good rolls here, right? We're having a bunch of average rolls, which is what happens at the craps table, right? It's exactly what happens. So here we go. Coming out again. 6-2-8. That'll be our point. All right, 6 and a deuce. Okay, mark up the 8. All right, 78 out. And here we go. Oh, crack die. This one only hit over here, but it's a 6-2-8, winner 8. Hesitant on that one. I could call it a no roll. The thing is that most casinos, you made an attempt, they're going to call it a roll. So we're going to call it a roll. If it would have been a you know what, I would have called it a roll as well. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So 28. Okay. Pull down our 6 and 8 to table minimum. $12 off on the come out. Here we go. And there's another 8. 5-3. Okay. So we'll mark that up. Here we go. 6-4-10. Doesn't do anything for us. And there's the 6-1-7. The one that says we are donezo. All right. So what's going to happen here, right? Pull all these bets down. Quickly, let's take a look where we are in the rack, right? If you're playing like low roller style, you kind of want to know 100, right? Here's 200, 300, 350, another 50. We're down about $100 right now. Okay. So not good, not bad. Obviously these rolls have not been kind to us. So let's see what happens. All right. Let's see what happens. 3-2-5. That'll be our point. We'll mark up the 5. Okay. Again, 78 inside. If you want to be, again, like I said, a little bit more risk prone, you can just leave these up there for the 2 hits. Doesn't matter which 2 numbers hit. That's your prerogative, right? Do what you want. There's a 6-3-9. Okay, 6-3. It's going to pay us 21. All right. I'm going to leave it up there. I'll show it to you that way. You can really do whatever you want. I treat them independently, but if you want to leave it out there, you can. So that pays 21, right? We'll leave the bets out where they are. And there's a yo. Doesn't matter for us. And there's a 4-1-5. So in this situation, it actually worked out for us a little bit nicer that we did get that. Obviously, we didn't get the hit on the 6 or the 8, but at this point, we can pull down, right? 21. We'll turn the puck off. Mind you, though, when you get that hit on the 5 or the 9, since they're paid for already, we pulled 42 back to the rack. You'll be out exposed for 44. So just a FYI for you, I'm going to pull down now. All right. But just another option for you, right? That's the thing. Got plenty of options in this game. You can really do whatever you want. Here we go. Yo, on the come out, doesn't matter. Five, 3, easy 8. All right. We'll mark that up as the point. Here we go. And there's a 6-4-10. Inside number, shooter, inside numbers. And there's the 5-2. So in this scenario, right, we lost $2. We actually saved ourselves from not getting hit on the 6 or the 8 there because we wouldn't have gotten the hit on the 6 or the 8, right? So Different options, different ways to play. A lot of different things you can do. And ultimately, you need the dice to cooperate, right? You always need the dice to cooperate. Doesn't matter what you're doing, whatever you're playing, you need the dice to cooperate with whatever you're doing. 6, 4, 10, that'll be our point. All right. We're going to go out there again. 78. Okay, here we go. Ace deuce, 3 craps. This does nothing for me and nothing for you. Another one, ace deuce. 6, 3, 9. All right, that'll get us a hit on the 9. Okay, so it's going to pay us 21. All right, we'll pull down. Again, if you want to leave it out there, you can. It's up to you. Up to you. There's the 4, 2, 6. So it wouldn't have mattered if we did leave it out there. We got the hit anyway. All right, it's going to pay us 28. All right, now we need the shooter to give us some box hits. All right, we're looking for some box hits, shooter. Can you do that for us is the question. Can you do that for us is the question. Here we go. 6, 4, 10. It's a frontline winner on the 10. Turn the puck off. Here we go. Nina, niner. All right. 6, 3. So we'll turn this off. Okay. Haven't gotten to press any of these numbers. We've just been collecting. We haven't gotten to press 1 yet. We're going to collect on the 5 now. If we get another hit on the 5, we'll press. All right. It's going to be 15 for 1. Okay. That comes back to the rack. Here we go. Ace deuce. So the third ace deuce for the shooter. Again, crapless, we'd be doing good. And there's another 5. All right, 3, 2. Again, if you want to collect, you can collect. If you would have pressed, you would have got your hit there. It's going to pay 14 or 15 for 1. All right. If you want to press it all the way up to a quarter, you can. We'll just press it up by 1. There's a 9, which is a frontline winner on the 9. We haven't hit the 9 collect-wise yet, so that's going to be a full collect for us. All right, 15 for $1. Turn the puck off. Collect that. Here we go. 5 is the point. And here's the thing, right? When you're playing low roller type, you're trying to, really maximize your bankroll and get the rolls. So obviously, you don't know when a long roll's coming. After the fact, you can sit there, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda done this, shoulda, coulda, woulda did that. If you start thinking that way as a gambler, it's not a good idea. All right. It really isn't. There's a 5-3-8. Just be happy with your wins, be happy with your losses. Obviously, losses suck, but if you're gonna sit here and be like, oh, I could have done this. Well, yeah, but the roll could have ended a lot sooner. It's gonna pay 14. All right, 15 for 1. That's a collect. All right, here we go. 6, 2, 8. Easy 8. All right, so that's our second hit on the 8. Right, it's gonna pay 14. I'm gonna pay it as 14 because we're gonna press it by 1. All right, so that's gonna go up to 18 now. And we pull it back to the rack. Here we go. 3, 2, 5, frontline winner on the 5, and that is a pressed up 5. All right, it's going to pay 21. Okay. Turn the puck off. This goes into our rack. Here we go. 10 hard. That's our point. All right, hard 10 is our point. Slide it up on the 10. Here we go. 4, 2, 6. All right, that's our first hit on the 6. That's a collector. right? So it's going to pay 15 for 1. Back to the rack. Here we go. And we got a 415. So we already collected last time. Now we're going to press, right? And here's where you're getting it. It's going to pay 21. Here's where you're getting a situation where if you watch my other videos, you watch a lot of us with the pressing and stuff, the up by 1 works when it works. But there's times where you're hitting all these numbers. You could be trying to maximize. I'm going to keep going up by 1 and take 16 back to the rack. Me personally, though, when I'm pressing, I full press, collect. All right, that's just what I do. So this 5 would have been at a quarter, would have been collected at a quarter, and it would have went up to 60 right now. So just keep that in mind. All right, not telling you that that's the best way to press because it works at sometimes, it doesn't work other times, but just keep that in mind. All right, hard 6, it's going to pay 14. All right, and we collected last time, so this is a press. And again, we're going up by 1, kind of playing the conservative low roller type style here. Ace deuce. It wasn't ace deuce. There it is. Ace deuce. 3 craps. 2, 1, 3. All right. Midnight. All the dots in all the spots. 3, 2, 5. All right. So now, oops, sorry, I rolled it. It was a 3, 2. Come on. Push. There it is. All right. So 3, 2, 5. Right. It's at 20. It's going to pay us 28. Okay. Again, this is what I'm sitting here saying. If you're pressing that up more, you have more availability to collect more. You bring back less to the rack. But if you are the type of person who is, I'd rather risk more to win more, there you go. All right. 2, 1, 3. Because I think that's the 4th 6 for this shooter. Sixth 5 for this shooter. Sorry. There's a 6-4 10, which is a frontline winner on the 10. All right, this is going to be my last shooter. I didn't think it was going to go like this, but hey, Randy had other plans in store. We're on roll number 24. There's the come out 7. Reset the ATS, but we're still alive. Roll extender. All right, here we go. There's a yo. So the pass line player is a happy camper right now. Midnight. Maybe not so happy. I'd be very happy though, because that yo would have made it a $16 horn for me with my come out action. There's a hard 10. All right. This shooter loves the 10. Absolutely loves the 10. Okay. Turn the puck on the 10. Here we go. 415. All right. We collected on the last one. Now we got to press. Right. Again, how many 5s are rolling? You should not be at table minimum. You should not be at or $20 really. But it's going to pay 28, right? And if you're keeping the up by 1, there it is. All right, you're finally at a quarter. Again, me right now, even playing low roller with the type of pressing, this would at least be a black chip. Just saying. But you guys do what's comfortable for you, right? There's a yo, 6-5, mid-mo yo. 5, 4, 9. All right, and look, the 9 hasn't been rolling as much, right? The 9's still a table minimum. All right, but we did collect on it last time. It's going to pay us 15 for 1. Okay. It's going up to 15. 5 back to the rack. Hard 4. We're not on it. Also, I wouldn't fault you if you did grab a 4 and 10 at this point, or a while ago, actually. But hey, you do you. There's a 9. All right, now this is a collect because we pressed last time. But if you want, you could keep going up by 1, right? So, like, if you go, it'll pay you 21. You could pull 16 back and go up to 20. Really up to you on how you want to press. Not going to beat the pressing dead horse because there's the 6-1. I know people in the comments are, you should have had at least black chips on everything. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's fine. When you're getting beat badly, right, and you're playing low roller style, you got to take your wins where you take your wins, right? All right, so that was the last shooter. Let's flip her over and see how we did. All right, so Started with 500, right? There's 300. Now, mind you, again, we did have a very, very good roll at the end. All right. We were down about $100 going into that last shooter. All right. There's 500. That's our starting bankroll. 80. 95, 97, up $97. We were down 100, made a little over $200 on that shooter, which is not too bad. All right. So let me know what you guys think of the low roller 5, 6, 8, 9. You play them separately, you can play them together, do what you want. Thank you to Sweet Lou for sending that one to me. And if you guys haven't already and you want to enter the DJ Craps Madness tournament, hit my email. You know where to find me, and I'll get you set up. I love you all. Don't forget you all have a little DJ in you, and I will see you all very, very soon. Peace.